I've been teaching for a few years now. One of the common mistakes I see most of the time with my students that I've been training for a few years is they still struggling with the blocking. In this video, I'm gonna go over the mechanic without wasting any more time. Let's jump into it. The first one is how to use your blocking after a third shot drop, okay? Imagine, they serve the ball at you, you return, that means you have to get to the net first. When you get to the net, you have to be ready. First, if they're gonna drive the ball at you, and second, if they're gonna drop it. So now the first one we're gonna go over is the one when they drop the ball at you. I'm gonna explain you exactly how to do it, the mechanic and everything. Let me show you.
Introducing the Red by Robust Pickleball. The Red paddle brings you cutting-edge Gen 3 technology, foam-injected SPS core, and a T700 carbon fiber face, all at an unbeatable price. This high-performance paddle offers top-tier power, precision spin, and incredible touch for just $145. Go to robustpickleball.com, use code PIRATES to get 10% off your purchase. Play Robust.
Okay, as you can see, this is the first one. As soon as you return the ball, you have to use your momentum to get to the net, okay? When you get to the net, you should be able, first, to read the ball, okay? So you have to make sure the ball is high enough because most of the time you have to take it out of the air, okay? Now, some of the ball, they go high, but very short. When you try to take it out of the air, you're not gonna get it. Most of the time you're gonna hit the edge of your paddle and you're gonna hit the net or you're gonna pop it up, okay? The second one, even before you strike the ball, you have to be prepared. You have in your mind to know what you're gonna do with the ball. If you're gonna counter the ball or you're gonna drop it. Now, when you have that clear, now you can decide. We're gonna go over the technique. Now, very important. The first thing I do, okay, my grip is loose, okay, my grip is 3-4 because I cannot have any tension in my hand or in my body because the ball is coming and I want to block the ball, drop it very short. So if I have any tension, hold my paddle tight, the ball gonna pop up, okay? I don't want that. This is why I need to be relaxed, loosen up my grip and hit the ball. Next, it's very important to let the ball drop. Now, if I try to take the ball in the air very high, like let's say over the net, it's gonna be very difficult for me to control that ball in that corner, okay? Now, if I let the ball drop and I get my paddle under the ball, I don't have to do nothing. With the right angle, I can guide the ball, whether I want to drop it in the middle, I want to drop it in front of me, or I want to go down the line, okay? I go under the ball, okay? As you can see my paddle with a slight angle to my right, okay? Now, when the ball hit my paddle, I'm not gonna push it, I'm not gonna do nothing. The pace of the ball do the job for me. Now, since I don't want the ball to go deep, I want the ball to get to drop very slow and short. This is why I'm just gonna be there waiting for the ball, let the ball hit my paddle and drop over there. Now, the next situation is when they drive their third. So most of the time when they drive the third at me, what I do, I block hard. What I'm trying to do, that's happened a lot, when people drive the ball and they start running forward, this is where I block hard. So if I can aim for your feet, that would be perfect. You drive the ball very hard at me, all I have to do, okay, and block it fast but down because I'm trying to neutralize my opponent. If I block that ball very slow and high, it's just gonna come and whip it at me. I don't want that. This is why I'm trying to hit the ball very low and deep, make it very hard for him to drive it again. Even if he tries to drive it again, that ball is gonna be below his knee. Most of the time, you can just let it go, he's gonna go out. Now, how do you do that? But this time, you're not gonna let the ball hit your paddle. You need to actually hit the ball. Now, the angle is very important. And the way you hold your paddle is very important too. This is why we're gonna start with the first one. As you remember, the first block, the block drop, I loosen up my grip. By losing up my grip, I allow the ball to drop in the kitchen, but this time I don't want the ball to drop in the kitchen. I want the ball to go even faster than the way they drive the ball at me. But for that, I'm not gonna have a loose grip again, okay? My grip is gonna be like when I'm driving the ball, 8 or 9, okay? And timing is very important. So the first thing I'm gonna do to fix my timing, I'm gonna be watching the ball. I'm gonna watch the ball, okay? And obviously not running, because when you're running and hit the ball at the same time, that increases your inconsistency, okay? You have to make sure when you're gonna make contact with the ball, you have to stop. That way you can control it. Now, the mechanic is, since I come from table tennis, I use a little bit of my wrist, but not the way you think. When I hit the ball, okay, I don't hit it with my wrist, okay? I don't move my wrist. I just get my wrist in a position to give me the right angle for the ball to go down, which means I use my body instead of my wrist when I'm making contact with the ball. Now, what I mean by that, so this is my initial position. I'm ready. As soon as I stop like this is the way I am. So when the ball is coming, I want you to watch my hand now. Okay, all I'm gonna do, you see, this is the way I'm gonna move my wrist. Very important. As soon as I break my wrist like this, okay, I'm not gonna move it anymore. I'm not gonna do this. Okay, very important. Remember, the ball is coming fast at me and I'm gonna hit it with my wrist. I might not be able to control it. This is why I hit the ball with my body, my whole body. Now, as soon as I get the right angle, okay, all I do is go forward. So as you can see, most of the time I use my shoulder, okay, and a little bit of my elbow to push the ball forward. I don't do this, okay? This is what most of the people, they do. They just use their wrist and they lost control of the ball. Again, okay, I break my wrist, get to the right angle, and when the ball is coming, I take like a small swing back, okay, and I follow through forward. Some people, they just move and try to hit the ball. You stay where you are, okay? You break your wrist and you just follow through forward with it. Before you hit the ball, remember, you have to stop, be in your ready position before you make contact with the ball, okay? Next, the first one, if you want to drop it short, anywhere you want in the court, you have to loosen up your grip, 3, 4, pressure grip, okay? So don't hit it, don't push it, let the ball hit your paddle, okay? And just guide it. The next one, when you're playing, especially bangers, they drive the ball hard at you. Remember, as soon as you get to your initial position, paddle up, you get the right angle with your wrist, okay? You don't move your wrist like this anymore. You keep your wrist locked and you use your shoulder and you push it forward. So if you put this in practice, you're gonna see how easy it's gonna be for you, like to block the ball, and especially when you're playing against banger, you're just gonna destroy them, okay? I really hope you like the video, and if you do, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.